If I can't help you, you can too. No man or women or innocent daughter. I just see this through. It started out with the taste of the water. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Madeline Alicia Hatter, and welcome to Narcosis, the only game where you are underwater, and I am unfathomably beautiful underwater. Ugh, man. Press E to start. I've got a couple games lined up for today, so I'll probably stream like half the day. Give me 1 second here. I'll look back at the screen. Alright. Turn this down a little. We've got a date, longitude and latitude, general event log, once in a lifetime personnel. It's a lot of people. I'm not gonna remember any of them. Well, they don't have any data half the time anyway, but you know. Alas, this is the settings of the game. That's exit. Okay, no. Commence. Let's fucking go. I should have read the event logs first, but
Oceanova was once in a lifetime. They're breaking new ground, making something meaningful. Mining methane hydrate frozen beneath the seabed. There's alternatives, but none so plentiful. It's clean and safe. I couldn't say no.
Sorry about your weekend, but someone had to draw the short straw. We've got a lot of updates to get through, but new suit, same rules.
Oh shit, this is cool.
Give me a sec.
Sorry, I had to
Okay,
move my
instruments. O2.
thing over for a second. Expect oxygen. That's oxygen.
Flares and thrust. Oh, Jesus. Here, you know the drill.
Give me 1 second. I just want to make sure the audio is high enough. Yeah, it's at max, so this is the best I
You're
can
stressed.
compared to my own
Panicking.
voice.
Breathing hard.
Overconsumption. Shit, that's gonna.
Sensors tripped. As you
I am gonna turn the game down a slight bit because it was a
know,
little
your
loud.
O2 burns down a lot faster under stress. Anyway, let's move.
Yep, W, A, and D, traditional. But we can thrust and fucking zoom.
Let's see. Scrubbers, check. Temp, check. Lights, check. Camera, check.
And it's getting unfathomably dark. This is where the narcosis comes in. Oh, that's a really nice scene transition. I'm a sucker for when you're transitioning your scenes really prettily. Also, this is way too fucking loud here. Turn about halfway. That should be good. I wish I could pin. Oh, wait, I have that pin. I have that thing that allows me to pin a window. Hold up. I have to Google what the fuck the thing I use to pin a window is. Shit. I use an app for it. I can't remember what the fuck the app was. Oh well. Because I was getting picture-in-picture my, scenes. I'm getting good at the streaming shit, finally. Oh well. Is what it is. Yeah, a little bit lower so you can hear me over it. There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Looking up in this game and moving is weird. Oh, it's tank controls. I didn't even fucking realize that. I hate tank controls for a fucking reason. The bitch and a fucking half. Ugh. Alright. Let's move. We fucking zooming today, boys. Zoom. I don't know where my objective is. I can't leave the tank. Actually, wait, I can read the fucking event log while I'm here. Oh, okay, the event log's, chapter select. Is there subtitles for this, by the way? Mouse sensitivity, graphics, miscellaneous, subtitles on, please, thank you. Save settings. This seems like a way we can go. There's a little gap here in the level design. But, you know. Shit, that was me. That's a fish. Oh shit, they gave him a survival knife for an undersea expedition. Are we entering Subnautica era? I might get to start beating the shit out of Reaper Leviathans. I'm all for it. There's a reason I don't play Subnautica anymore. Because I don't have patience for survival games unless I'm like streaming them, you know? You gotta have a lot of patience for your fucking survival games. Also, this game looks really nice. Just in general. It's very pretty. Oh, scene transition. Or not. Oh, we're back in this training facility.
Whenever you're ready.
Yep. Alright, so what I've been doing all this time, because I figured out how the fuck to do it. And up.
All good. Let's try it in reverse.
And thrust backwards. Alright. I wonder if I can get out of the fucking water here.
Fire a couple of flares.
E to interact. Retrieve.
Okay.
Alright, throw a few flares. Hold to load flare. Release to launch. Alright. That can't be that hard. Wait, is there death in this game? Fuck, this game might take longer than I thought it would then. Okay, so you can't left mouse button to shoot a flare early.
Access, check. Thruster, check. Launcher, and check.
I love its interactive loading system. My guess is, from a game design perspective, what happened was they put the training facility underneath the map. Whoops, accidentally shot a flare. And I like how they close that up so you can't accidentally go fucking backwards. That's kind of cool. You gotta make strides so that your players don't fucking end up going the wrong way for an extended period of time, because that's fucking frustrating. Fishes. Fish. I love fish. Fish are so pretty. Legitimately the most pretty thing I've ever fucking seen. I'm a sucker for fish. I love the ocean, but I'm also deeply terrified of it at the same time. Because the ocean's very hostile. It's untamed, that's why. It's like the Earth was many, many years ago. Shut the fuck up, you fucking communist. But yeah, the Earth was a mess before we tamed it, and it'll happen with the ocean too. Hopefully before space, because I feel like having the ocean's better. Oh my god, a friend!
Hey. You alright? Come on, let's get back to the hat.
Bonk. Get bonked, lol. This fucking idiot. Oh, I can retrieve some O2. Just gotta take up a bit of oxygen, you know.
Robots all riled up. Don't want to miss that. I'll circle back
I'm just being a little goofy.
get this all wrapped up.
You've got to be goofy when you play games. It's fun. And they took away my ability to shoot flares. So, you know, I guess.
10:02, February 2nd. We were 50 miles from the...
Oh, I'm just completely out of control now.
What on the Richter scale makes that kind of distance irrelevant.
All right.
Something's off.
I feel like I broke him with the flare. Oh, shit. Jesus fucking Christ. We got fucking zoinked.
Minutes later, striking the south face of the Hab first and hardest.
Whoops.
27 minutes in,
My lotion.
with that kind of concussive force, even the sealed modules were compromised. After that came the ocean. By 10:33, only safe havens in a sub or one of the suits.
Damn. This is the underwater lesson that we've been waiting for. Only safe haven is in the suits. Which arguably, the suits is basically just a coffin anyway. Because, in general, same with spacesuits. They're basically glorified coffins. They will hold you there to your death. Even with a chance of survival. Alright, calm down, buddy. What the fuck? Hello, friend. Okay, from a game dev perspective, this game makes you feel claustrophobic by nature. That's its shtick. It traps you in an immobile suit, keeps you away from exploring everything, and caves. Caves are a bitch. And the knowledge that these suits do end up as a fucking... Shut the fuck up. I don't need your fucking... Friend? Friend? God, I'm so gonna run out of oxygen just in the middle of this fucking game. Yeet. Alright. Friend. Okay, my favorite fish, and this may be controversial, but I am in love with the anglerfish. One, because it's good monster design, and two, it's really fucking pretty. Stora 2. Okay, so that's your save mechanism. I assume it's just, will bring you to full O2. Yeah, it brings you to max. That's something we'll see throughout the game. So I've been studying horror and game development for years, right? There are some things that you do learn that are key thematics within video games. Like the general, fucking... those types of things. I can't remember what the fuck I like to call them. Because I do coin a lot of phrases because I'm self-taught in all my stuff. Well, I do have a degree in video game design development. You can self-coin those as, like, you're replenishing, resource. It's a resource. You gotta use it. Can I get in here? No, I cannot. And it's not a finite resource like time. It's a replenishing resource, and there's no trade-offs for taking it, so you always take them. That's simple as is. God, I hate this. I'd rather die than this elevated O2 intake. What the fuck scared me? Alright, I guess.
Check your gear, trust your training. One of the first things you learn. But the second they fail, you fall back on what you know best. For me, it's the list. This time, it wrote itself. Keep breathing, find others, and get the hell out.
That's right. Alright. We'll save you. We're the hero of this story, right? I like games where you're not the... Oh my god! Big crab! A sea treader. It's a big crab. I'm sorry. The crabs are so magnificent. You're gonna hear me fangirl the shit over the sea a little bit. I'm in love and I'm in hate with the sea. Terrified of it, but it's kind of beautiful. It's that morbid little terror. The world is broken, and I see beauty in that. It's like the human mind. It's beautiful. God, I could totally be a horror protagonist. Maybe I am a horror protagonist. Maybe that's why my life is the way it is. I'm just a horror protagonist. I'm ready for my horror arc. All my life I've been trying... Shut the... Oh, big crab. Big crab. Oh, fuck. I had to beat the shit out of the big crab. I thought it was like, oh, just let it pass. Nope, you gotta beat the shit out of that boy. Spider crabs are so pretty, though. Big crab. Alright, so that was not the correct way to deal with that. Alright, so how the fuck do I deal with this then? That is a real thought-provoker. My only guess would be just avoid it. I guess I just duck into this nook. This isn't survival horror, more so, less survival horror, and more, well, no, it is technically survival horror, because you're surviving, and there's gameplay mechanics to help you survive. But it's not survival horror in the way that Resident Evil is survival horror. It's survival horror in more of the way that, I want to say Alien Isolation, just for a popular cultural reference for that. And specifically the alien scenes with Alien Isolation. Oh, we're falling. We fucking zoom in. Probably should have thrusted there, but... Access adjoining module. Am I still able to see the personnel list? Does it tell me who the fuck's dead? No, okay. I was just curious. Also, I noticed that fucking battery symbol in the settings, so I wonder if that's going to come into play. On the basis of the fact that, holy shit, that's going to be a bitch to have to manage. Fucking some post-shift 2 level shit. Goddamn, post-shift 2 night 6 is fucking wild. The developer really had a passion for it, but damn did he make night 6 overtly complicated. But, oh, I'm full on flares and shit. Or not. Now I'm full on flares. Where's your... There we go. There's your Restore 802. Yep, these are the resource replenishers. Yeah. Video game theory is kind of my specialty, and I hope I can get an internship with some good people. So... I'm just working to see if I can get a fucking internship with, some game development company in general at this point in time. So, or at least work with a small dev team.
When it's all bearing down on so many levels, it's gotta be managed. You can't shake the pressure. Just make your peace with it. Don't let it take the wheel.
Left or right? Let's go left. Left is unfathomably based. I'm a big fan of lefties. Alright. Platforming, check. Bam. I can fucking platform. Me when I can platform. Although I wonder what the knife's gonna come in for, because I couldn't fucking stab the spider crab. Like, is there gonna be something I'm gonna have to stab? My friends? Family? The average American taxpayer? I'm down to stab. I am a violent person. Hickety hack, I crave violence. Oh, bye. I'll just go over it. The thing I love about the ocean is there's just so much more mobility than being on the ground. You know what I mean? You can basically go anywhere with the ocean. But when you're stuck on the ground, thank you. You can only really stay there. There's nowhere else to fucking go. With the ocean, you can swim all the way to the top if you have the strength. You can't do that on Earth. You physically cannot. Like, air is just so not dense. Also, this fogginess, that's them disguising their loading transitions, is what I've noticed. When it gets really foggy is when you're loading into a new area, such as the training ground, or it's about to trigger a minor cutscene. But, you know, alas. Oxygen. What's this? XO2. That's more oxygen. Alright, fair enough. Squid. Not a squid. That thing has legs. Squids do not have legs.
For everything. Second guessing puts lives at risk. So it's best to stick to procedure, step by step. So with an all-hands call, you head straight for Compass 1. Try and reach surface from comms.
So, thoughts about this protagonist that I just kind of have that's going on to me. He's very military-ish, probably some sort of colonial, or colonel. But his shtick is that he knows how to follow an order, and he believes in a plan, probably due to prior history or something. And that's why he's following step by step everything that he's supposed to do. O2 and ID. Oh shit, it's an actual ID. Found from of Compass Eye, too close for comfort. Like me, she was lucky. Out on Eva, when the tremor started, probably head back in search of others, but at least the light calmed the storm. Her visor was shattered, but her face, bathed in blue light, it was quiet, if not at peace. Another sleeper in the veil, a plain, painful reminder of how little separates us from the elements. Something tells me this is worse than I thought. Rest in peace, old friend. Rest in peace. So I feel like a large thing of this game, get fucked, communist, is going to be, fuck off. I have better things to do. Jesus Christ. I'll do it again. So I feel like a major thing, game keeps interrupting me. That is a big squid. Jesus Christ. That's also the scary part of the ocean. You go deep enough, you won't see anything. Ever. You'll see enough, but not enough for it to save you. Things down here, they've been adapted this way for millions of years. But we've only just discovered this. And things down here are big. They always are. Open door. Is it gonna let me out of the suit? He's gonna let me out of the fucking suit. God damn, I'm so prepared for the being out of the fucking suit. This suit's stinky.
From the outside, the structure seemed intact. So I figured whoever's inside might... Well, maybe it's okay.
Looks okay. That's red. Sensor on assess unknown. Engage manual override. Sure. Proceed to inner seal.
We ran all kinds of drills. You believe you know what to expect?
Oh, nope, it's underwater.
Once I got inside, where it's familiar and you should feel safe. Even though I had to, those first few steps weren't easy.
Actually, when I wrote my essay on this, I actually talked about what you was just talking about there. I talked a little bit about familiar. One of my research essays that I wrote was on uncanniness and horror and what actually causes horror. Also, that should not have survived there, and I talked a little bit about how I'm going to save that for a little later in case I need it, in case I come back. About how something is uncanny oftentimes if it's familiar, but all the same times unfamiliar or hostile. Like this scenario for our protagonist. Not for me, necessarily, but the protagonist. I don't know. What can I say? I just monologued to myself. I'm kind of cute like that. Can I unlock all these doors? Or no, it's guiding me. It's, walking based. Shredded papers. Sine waves. I'll take the oxygen. There's more than enough in this fucking game. Holy fuck. That scared the shit out of me for a hot fucking minute. Fuck off, bitch. Yeah, so what I was going to say before the game interrupted me like 4 times in a row. This game's main gameplay mechanic is probably in relation on the concept of looking. You look at things that are scary, the higher your intake goes and the more oxygen you consume. You don't look at them, less oxygen you consume, but the less fun you fucking have. You know? Algae specimens. Nice. Also, the thing about, like, being a writer and, I'm gonna walk around that, thanks. And a game dev is that I do learn a little bit of fucking everything, straight up. It's just a shtick that you learn after you've tried to make enough things and to write them. It's make as much as fucking possible. Bonk. How do I want to bonk him. Bonk. I'm sorry. Should I have gone past you? Was that the intention? Man, I hope that box has more flares in it. Oh yeah, it does. Cool. Okay, so this is your infi box affair of flares. I guess I'll have to go around this thing. Figure out another way around. Take an oxygen tank while I'm here. Is this openable? No. So what the fuck? I have to shoot a bunch of flares past this man? I see that's what the game design already told me, so. No, I guess not. The option would be to stab him. No, he's stuck there, I guess. Blinking light. Info here. This is also what I hate about some walking simulators is that they don't exactly make it clear where the fuck you're supposed to go. No, okay, nothing. That was my last gambit there. What's this? More O2 first off. I guess the O2's depleted. Oh yeah, I could open this fucking door. I'm just fucking stupid. I just don't think too hard, you know? Ugh, man. Alas. I'll take this flare while I'm here. Oh, shit, I didn't even see this, man. Oh, this entire ship just went sideways. Can I retrieve this oxygen from you? We're not at that stage of survival yet? Okay, that's fair enough. There is a point of survival where people end up abandoning their fucking morals for shit. No, this isn't it. I'm supposed to do something here. Unless I just took a wrong turn, which is completely plausible. Thank you. I wanted his fucking shit, too. Lang Sushin, researcher in biology, from the USA. We'd all met long before setting the foot down on Compass 1, ADS training, briefings, trust exercise. Dr. Liang asked us to call her Susie, right from the start. She said it's easy to pronounce, but I'm pretty sure she just hated people screwing up her real name. She grabbed an O2 tank and a breather before climbing into the ventilation shaft. Clever, but there's no outwitting the ocean. After forcing its way in, it swept her literally off her feet and hung her out to dry. The ocean's strong. It always has been. Strong and fucking nasty. I got the ID, so I'll move on from here. I guess there must be something I have to fucking do with the crab. Because this didn't seem like an objective area. Oh, never mind. I just had to approach it, and it moves. Okay, are you gonna go somewhere, or... Alright, fair enough. I don't think spider crabs in general are innately hostile, though. I don't know off the top of my fucking head, though. I don't know enough about spider crabs. Crabs aren't my area of expertise. Sharks are. When it comes to the ocean, of course. I love sharks. They're little sweetie pies. Oh, fucking bitch. Fuck off. I'll do it again. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, look, another ID. Thank you. Alright, let's check our database, or his database. Bae-dong Soo, from South Korea, research lead. A loner, not so humble as to hide it. Dr. Bae held court up in geology module. It looks like the Habwell swallowed him in, then spit him out. I can see the look on his face. Floor yawning wide open beneath his patent lettered feet. His precious papers fluttering all around. Mother Nature's a harsh mistress, and when she comes knocking, it's from every possible angle. Exactly. The ocean doesn't care. It really doesn't. The ocean just does what it wants. It's not like it matters, but hey. Oh shit, we're in the psych horror section. Yep, this is the psych horror section of all the diving suits. I love it when games do that. They put you in a place and then they take away the fucking door. Also, the presence of psych horror in this game. Proceed to shuttle bay. Enable savage communication with the surface. The presence of psych horror in games like this either means that typically in stuff that the character is already dying.
The surface was off the table, physically or otherwise. So it's simple. Hitch a sub to Compass 2 and hope others did the same.
Alright, let me hop on a little bit of fucking O2. Alright. Well, this game's pretty fucking well made. Hazard level critical, access server room to outside. Fair enough. Hello, friend. Oh, that's a person. Can I get your IDs? Nope. Alright. I guess not. Open door. Is the other door openable, or? No, okay. I just want to test it.
Normally, the habs are lit up top to bottom, all the time. A lot of the gear was waterproof. Some of the lights and monitors were still running. So it wasn't dark, but it's fading.
Running out of
like
power.
all things on life support.
This character is a little philosophical. The narration sounds like he did make it out and made it to the surface and is telling a story. But, you know, what do I know? It's a fucking squib. How do I get in there? It's the exercise room. There's a door over there. Exercise. Oh, right here. Hazard level critical access server room to override. Oh shit. That scared the shit out of me for a hot second. Jesus Christ. I hate the ocean. The ocean just fills me with a sense of unease. The thing moves. And here's the Psychor. ER. Alright. Oh no, the gerbil. Oh. I hope he got an ID card. I would be proud of him. I like gerbils. Is there a fucking phone ringing? The fuck is this shit? Oh, so this is an oddly placed fucking desk. Jump scare? Fuck off, squid. Ha, I knew. Save me, Taco. Normal lost phone. I feel like that's might be to get into games by the developer, but what do I know? The area changed a little bit. I love constantly changing. I love gaslighting the shit out of my fucking audiences. Medical wing. If you're not gaslighting your audience in your video game, then what the fuck are you talking about?
It's relentless.
Let's see.
I mean, the isolation is unnatural. Little problems start to spiral. Any baggage you don't check at the surface comes unpacked pretty quick. Some find ways to cope, others struggle.
I haven't actually been in this room yet. That's why I went and rechecked that. But in all honesty, I do agree with him. Shit just happens to fucking circle around. Jesus fucking Christ. Hold up, I have places to be, old friend. You done? Thank you. I'm pretty fucking low on oxygen. Shit. Oh well, I'm sure I'll run into one soon. This game's really fucking good at that. This game's good at its resource management. It's almost like it knows what its resources are, and it knows where to put them to make it pretty safe. Fish. Alright, where to next? Let's go here, and then push through here. 25% of O2 remaining. Yes. Open door. That's right out to the fucking outside. Oh no, the rocks came through the fucking ceiling. In all honesty, I'd guess that as soon as the hole's punctured, the amount of pressure in this fucking place would fucking cause it to basically fucking implode. Not much here for me. And over here. Because this place is bound to just be full of fucking pressure. Because that's how this shit works. You have pressure on the outside to balance the inside. Or it wouldn't implode, it would collapse straight up. Nothing, alright. I guess we gotta follow down the hole. Let's do something over here. Oh, nope, there we go. That's the cutscene that was intentional. Come on, get my fucking lights on. Oh, shit. Aw. A little bit of psychosis to calm the mind. Yeah, the presence of a psychosis can probably symbolize our character's oxygen levels. If you know what I fucking mean. Because one of the symptoms of oxygen deprivation is actually a little bit of hallucinations. Because your brain's not getting enough oxygen and it's being all ugly and shit. This way. So the fact that he's having these hallucinations could be a symptom of that. Unless there is something more powerful at work. I assume I can't go this way. Oh, I can. I don't want to follow the squid, or I'm gonna go here. Yeah, that didn't seem like nothing. That's dead. And this one seems alive. Uzor must have been right outside Compass 1 when the shockwaves hit. Cut off, and forced to make his way back in using service tunnels. It's hard to believe that something punctured his suit. Local wildlife tends to be docile, skittish even. But all this heat and light and commotion has the whole place stirred up. And to survive these conditions, it helps to be gracious of a guest as you are as warm of a host. Which is to say, not at all. Where the battery's gone down 10%. I'll take his O2 though. Unfortunate for him. Fuck off. Fuck off. Get off me.
Watching life go by inside the bubble is cruel. The ones that care get a head start learning to live without you. So the grief comes first, whether or not you're really gone.
Damn, that was a really philosophical quote about loneliness. I might steal that. Probably will. This game's pretty fucking good. I didn't think it was going to be this fucking good. Fuck off. Piss off, bitch. The fuck you coming from? Get off me. That's right. Run away, bitch. Tyson. Alright. Give me 1 second here. Resume. Yeah. Okay. Well, it fucking... That's not my fault that that fucking lost. What the fuck? Whatever, I should have Tyson's info. Tyson was his name. Short. Sweet. Simple. I don't know if he died from a fall, from the flooding, or something else. All just means to an end he didn't deserve. Even with so many things that could go wrong, 2 miles down, drowning wasn't something we really thought about that much. We never think about drowning until it happens. Oh, I'm back here. Fair enough. I'll take the extra oxygen, though. In my defense, the game fucking decided, hey, you hit the pause button and then you got smacked by a cuttlefish, and we're just gonna have you take continuous damage until you've managed to pause your way out of that ship. So there's the cuttlefish. I'm about 90% certain we'll see that giant fucking squid at some point that was in the earlier section just before I got here. But what do I know? Sup, whore? Get the fuck off me. Get off me, bitch. I'll do it a fucking again. Yeah, that's right. Run the fuck away. Where's the other one? Water moving on my left side? Get off, cocksucker. Restore power to activate lift. Alright. You took all my goddamn oxygen. Oh, there's a fill station here. Well, not a fill station, but some oxygen. Just enough to get by. Let me throw out a flare here so I can see. Thanks. Hello, friend. Are you someone that I need to... Are you a hallucination or are you a friend? You don't have... I can't see you through your mask. You're a hallucination. Understandable, but still. That I can't get through. I gotta decrease the hazard level. Alright, how do I restore power? That's what I think. Tapping? Okay, for a second I thought something was moving, like something big. But I couldn't fucking tell. Is this? Reset circuit. There we fucking go. Let there be light. Cock. It's my son! I love you. I love anglerfish. They are so pretty. They're smart fish, too. Smart as a whistle. But damn do I fucking love them. They're so interesting. I love... Okay, predator and prey mechanics are so fucking cool. And not for like a sexual reason, but like... I just love the mechanics that Predator...
Not like this. Up here, the impact's usually more abstract. This is intimate. It's like when you pass an accident on the freeway. All the possibilities run wild. But then a song you like comes on, or your exit's coming up, and you've moved on. Back to normal.
It's an interesting analogy. Here, the death is just constant. He's running into every single person that died, and people that he knew. Whereas the accident on the freeway, it's like, oh, yeah, I mean, you didn't know that person. It sucks, but like, damn, do I like this music? You know? This game has a lot of good food. Freddy Fazbear. Holy fuck, it's Freddy Fazbear. I was not expecting Freddy in the game. Average Freddy Easter egg. I think that's Freddy. Could be a... not... or it's someone from Freddy's. I don't remember who it could be, but... hey. Kinda looks a little like Freddy, and... you know what? Har. Man. Server room. Someone left their goddamn hand here. It sucks to be them. Alright. Oi. You dropped your hand, friend. Sorry. Just don't think too much about it. Jesus Christ, everything went really abstract. He kind of preludes stuff with what happened with, is there anything over here? No, it's a wall. With, his words. Just in general. Because he said stuff like, oh, it becomes more abstract, and then the entire game map becomes fucking abstract. Just a bit. I gotta drop a few flares, though, so I can fucking see shit. I'm at a loss for how the fuck to progress. I was expecting some sort of, weird, map type thing where you walk on the walls to move places. But no, that's not it. I guess I'll just go back inside. Maybe it'll fix itself if I do. Let the door close behind me. Nope, it's still here. Alright. My only guess would be it's a platforming puzzle. And it is. Yay, platforming! And I need to use the fucking thrust for it too. It's not like just walk on the right spots. Thrust away. Come on, don't close on me. You bitch. You fucking bitch. Alright. Losing my identity. But there's definitely, in part to like the actual failing, there's definitely some sort of psychosis type thing here. Fish, my friend. Losing my identity. Alright. Bam. Get platformed, lol. Alright. Right-to-o. Oh, fucking biatch. Wait, Freddy Fazbender moved. Oh, shit. What happens if I go down here? Just out of curiosity. Is it a jump scare? No jump scare. Oh, shit. Hi, friend. No, wait, no. Fuck. My brain did not anticipate the consequences of my actions. I thought this was a different area. Because I've only been going straight. God fucking damn it. This should be good. At least they left a little lip here. So that, like, if you can't really miss that fucking jump. Oh, I did make a U-turn. But the U-turn, I didn't elevate, but it put me in a higher elevate. What the fuck? I love trippy games. I like trippy movement mechanics. When you put a wall like that, you can make it very fucking easy to... What if I quit this game? Like, no harm, no foul. I'll just quit the fucking game at this point. I'm too objectively fucking bad at platforming. I'm too hasty. That's my shtick. I'm a very hasty person. I'm haughty. Alright, second do. Bam, into the hole. Just drop this here. Yep, there we go. Now if I go back, it's not gonna let me through because I fucking teleported. Aha, I broke your fucking lore, game. Because I know how games like this fucking work. I am so incredibly smart. I'm always looking for that type of shit. Alright. Hop over here. Up here. Stop here for a second. Let my thrust come back. And bam, in we go. Alright. I love when games teleport you, and I'm able to know when it teleports me because I had forethought about how things work. Alright, platforming puzzle it is. Don't fall down the hole this time, Maddie. You're a fucking gay-ass bitch. You shouldn't be falling in holes. I felt like there was a hole there. I couldn't quite tell, but like it made me uncomfortable enough to try and make the jump. 50% of O2 remaining. Oh Jesus Christ, am I losing fucking consciousness? I don't like my vision like that. That's hard to see. I need some visuals here. Oh, never mind. It just fell, I guess. I guess I'll see if I can just make it as far as I can go. Oh, fuck me, I guess. Bye. Maddie fucking died. And we're back here again. Thank God this was a fucking cutscene, though. Not a cutscene, but, you know what I mean. Help, I can't see. I'm dying. No. How many flares do I have? 2. I'm losing consciousness. Up here. Oh, never mind. Wait, what? Was that fucking death? No, okay. Thank God. Was it? It's a straight up hard fucking reset, I guess. Alright, so I gotta be faster, I guess. No fucking around this time. It didn't really have to kill me, in all honesty. It could have just waited for my oxygen to go out. Because I had fucking 40% oxygen left. But no. Today we decided that you deserve to fucking straight up die with no fucking warning. Because of your psychosis, I guess. God damn it. Losing my identity. Don't look at that. Thank you. Just to keep my O2 level down. Alright. Up we go. And hopefully it doesn't just say, hey, you're fucking dead today. But instead it's like, yo, you fucking won this shit. Bam. Wait for it to teleport me. Oh, I missed the teleport window. No! Fuck you, you're not getting me to fall there. Fucking biatch. Hop on this here. Wait for my thrust to recover a little bit, and hop on down. Alright. Get teleported a little bit. Boom. Here we are. Okay, I guess. Fuck me in particular. You know? Bye, lol. And over here, to the door. Wait for it to fucking open. Drop a flare for the memes. You know? Just because I know when I'm being teleported. Oh, does it just straight up not teleport you here? That's interesting. Alright, I need to jump to there. Next. Bam! Boom. Fuck yeah. And I can just make this fucking one here. Hey, the anglerfish. I'm gonna follow it. I make great fucking choices in this world. I mean, it's the only fucking jump I could have made. I couldn't have made the other one, so... Oh, I didn't have a chance to shoot the fucking, flare, I guess. Oh, thank God. Oh, we were watching the same guy fall from the beginning each time. Sort of like a time loop type thing. Fucking, the artist guy from, Evil Within. I love that game, by the way. I'm doing my Kumo mode in my private time. I mean, I've been playing Hitman as well, my fucking private time as well. I have a lot of games on my list that I've just been enjoying, you know. Eepy. So eepy. Alright, let's hop on down.
They're planning on 60, 75 once the whole thing's staffed up. So with just 20 of us, there's already this hollow quality. Like dropping by the office when everyone's gone for the weekend. Not a lot of time for recreation, but the options were there. They did their best to keep us happy.
Now you're on the other side of the glass, idiot. Alright, toilets. Anything in here that I could use? Looks like empty space. Don't know why they made it interactable, but hey. Fuck off. Go away. I have places I need to go. Please stay out of my way. Stupid ass fucking crab. Dumbass. Gets in my way. Harasses my suit in my space station. Idiot behavior. Oh, the exercise room. I'm glad we made it here. Because I wanted this man's shit. Yeah, you're gonna jump at me. I know. Get off me. Get off. Good boy. Thank you. I need your shit. Thank you for your ID. Sax was serious about his own health, as he was ours. But even between the endless work and daily workouts, he always seemed tireless, wise and weather-beaten, like some sort of boxing monk. Even behind the ravaged remains of his kindly face, I could still make out some of that tranquility. I chose to imagine that he just sat back, let it all wash over him, rather than spend his final moments fighting back against the inevitable. That's what I want to do. If something horrible is happening, I want to just sit back and watch it. Like, if I'm going to die anyway, might as well do it calmly. Calm and pretty. Pristine. Why the fuck do they just have a giant window directly into the fucking exercise room? I find that fucking hilarious. Like, you're gonna have a fucking window right into the exercise room. I'll take this O2 box that I left here for a reason. Like, I don't know. My gym has, like, glass door, but not, like, glass directly into the exercise room. Like, that's kind of fucking weird. What are you gonna sit there in the dorm room and just watch everyone fucking work out? Do not overload pump jets. No, I don't think I will. Alright, let's go through here. Let's pop on our way through. Making my way downtown. Alright. Alright, let's go here. I don't trust that green shit. Oh, never mind. That's, an enemy, I think. Or a hallucination. And up we go. That's an old school diving suit. I fucked up, guys. Guys. Bye. I can't imagine all that glass going into your fucking face when inevitably the pressure fucks you up. Because you'll probably feel it a little bit. I'm not sure how fast it takes for your fucking body to lose pressure. It's pretty fast, but I'm fairly certain you might have enough time of consciousness to be like, yo, yeah, there's glass in my fucking face. Glass. I fucking love eating glass. Tasty. In-game, of course. Where the fuck is the next jump? Over here? Oh, bye. I guess. I didn't see where the fucking jump was. Alright, smack my face with glass. Alright. Thrust into here. Thrust over to here. There's a spot here for me. Let's drop a flare there so I get some visuals. Some real fucking visual. My guess would be go over here. I didn't even see this spot from before. But hey, you know what? If it's there to be stood on. Octopus! Friend? Oh, I guess not. I can't see shit now. Alright. Might be. Sorry, I didn't realize the octopus was hostile. I didn't realize he wasn't a friend. But hey, I like octopus. Are you not gonna respond? Is there like no... Did they not put a fucking radio in this fucking shit? Unless he knows it's like a fucking ghost of the past. Which it might sure as well fucking be. Up here? Alright, that looks like the end of this area.
God we trust. Everything else gets triple checked. But so much diligence makes every aspect of daily life heavy. each task or item, like getting into a suit or going outside, has an equivalent weight. So,
Friend.
getting cargo or yourself over to Compass 2, the shuttle's the most efficient option, relatively speaking.
Efficiency is what it is. Shuttle not prepared for departure. Shit. Radar locked, shuttle on standby. Alright, we're using the fucking shuttle to get our ass out of here. And then we get to go home. I don't know why you'd put, like, not like a sub in the other area. Like, listen, if you're preparing for eventualities, you put a shuttle in, or a sub in each area so that you don't have to fucking run to the other fucking area to escape. Unless this sub's, like, damaged, but... Friend? Retrieve his ID? No ID detected. Felon RA. Is he not on the list? Personnel... Felon RA. No, man's a ghost. He's got no fucking ID. Huh. I'm sorry. I can't remember you. Button. Call the lift. Submarine stat. Oh, this sub already departed. That's why. They did put a sub on each one. But this sub's gone. They already left. I wish them the best. Oh well. Although, granted, considering I see the sub fucking over here, I don't think they made it out. But what do I know? That could not be the sub. I'm fairly certain it is. It is, though. Unfortunate for them. F2. Actually, no. We'll go to B1 real quick.
Of the ocean. You can't shake that. Gets under your nails and gums like your teeth are coming loose.
Is it gonna open or? This is floor 2, so it should just be up a little bit.
Receipts. You might not notice that till you're topside, but it's always there.
I'm interested in what's on B1. It wouldn't give me the option to go to B1 if it didn't serve a practical purpose. Maybe an oxygen refill station? What do I know? Well, there is oxygen here. I'll take it. But what else is down here? It wouldn't just give me options to B1 for no reason. Have I been here before? I don't think so. This doesn't feel familiar, so I'm going to explore a little bit. Hello, friend. Sorry to interrupt your wall time, I guess. Alright, transport receiving. Stop skittling in my fucking ear. Frozen ice. Interesting. It's funny that ice is so magical when you think about it. Open shuttle door bay. Oh, I need to go down here to open this door. Oh, there's a lot of crabs down there. I'm gonna have to not fuck with those boys. But you guys can be free now. The fucking crabs. That's what B1 was for. It's for the shuttle bay. There are like 2 different options. Jesus Christ. A fucking ghost. Is there anything in here? Let me just shoot a flare. You like that? I want to play fetch with these crabs. They like the light. I feel like it would be fun to just play catch with the fucking crabs. That's a leg. Here, go be bothered by that. There's just a leg down here. What the fuck? Fuck off. You bitch. I'll do it again. Defeat a cuttlefish before it gets too close for comfort. Is this just a hole? Fair enough. I came in here for no fucking reason. So that's fun. Oh well. I don't mind. I got to see a leg. I'm happy with just seeing legs. Like severed legs. I'm happy with that. You know? I am happy with seeing legs. That is me. I should play Pathologic. I should go back to that. Pathologic is fun. Anyway, let me grab some oxygen here. And I'm gonna hop back in the shuttle. And we'll go back upstairs. And we'll go back to floor 2. Prepare shuttle. Activate lift. Go to floor 2. There we go. And we wait. Alright. We're here. We are now here. On floor 2. That thing, I don't want to get too close to that. I worry that it would be alive. Also, tank controls mean I can't just strafe around it. But, you know, that sucks. Defibrillator. Man, these crabs really became hostile. It's like the main fucking antagonist. Anglerfish. Oh shit, it's hostile! Son? Do it again, I fucking dare you. Get fucked. Yeah, that's right. Don't attack me. I'm the queen of the fucking anglerfish. I'll fucking kill you too. Okay, that's the other side of where I came from. These flares are actually coming in handy. Unironically, I am enjoying having a couple flares on me, you know? Alright, this should be an open door, if I guess by the gameplay design. That's a lot of dead animals. What killed them? They look like giant fucking sea cockroaches. And giant ocean cockroaches. Take that as you fucking will. I'm not a fan of ocean cockroaches. Who fucking died to the ocean cockroach? Come on, man. Alright, review his file real quick. Victor was soft-spoken, almost shy. He couldn't hide the pride he took in every action and accomplishment, although, like most of us, he rarely offered up information about his past. It's clear he came from money. We most keenly aware of what we never had. I can't imagine of how his family felt when he set out to pursue a career defined by backbreaking labor and relentless risk. When they learn of his fate, will they take pride in his many accomplishments, or just pity and shame? Oh, it's marking off everyone who fucking, like, died. 5 says the entire thing's gray by the time I get out of here. Oh, there's another one. Keycard and ID, Sir Creek A. I got an access card. Fuck off. Serquique Eres, from Brazil. Her name was Eres, but we called her Melba. She was feisty and possessed the belief that with a present that belied her short stature, or maybe because of it. Although she barely came up to my chest, she kept us all on our toes. I found her in the galley. Like every one of us, she had a dozen jobs to do, 7 days a week, and not one passed where you didn't see her sailing in or storming out of that room. Tried to keep all 20 of us fed. Whatever she's feeding now, it's probably close by. Nature is nothing, if not relentless. Endangerment of flora and fauna violates international protocol. That's actually fucking hilarious. Alright, I gotta head out of here. I'll endanger all the fauna I want. I'm fucking surviving. Alright.
So I did. Thought about giving up. With that much time to think about nothing. Just about anyone would. Thing is, the suit's designed to keep you safe, even from yourself. Makes it hard to take the easy way out.
That reminds me of the old story. There was an old horror, not an old horror novel. It's about a spacesuit that keeps you alive, no matter what. And it sits in my head rent-free. Because after you need nutrients, it started taking them from yourself. It kept you alive, alright. You just probably weren't in as many pieces as in when you started. It was quite an interesting story, and I'm probably going to reread it after this. I'd love it. Hello, Rudev. How are you doing, my friend? I'm just thinking about suits that are designed to keep you alive no matter what.
Does it make it better knowing how bad things really are? The suit keeps out what you need to be afraid of. Only the fear's trapped in there with you, and it's thriving. So yeah, maybe you're safe and dry, but inside you're drowning.
Yep. A suit that keeps everything out from you it's good. It keeps you safe, but it also leaves you alone in your own thoughts for a while. That's another one found. Where's Lukács? From Hungary. Considering there's just 20 of us in the Hab, the intellectual bar was pretty damn high. And Lukács was as sharp as any of us, PhD or not, which makes it especially tough piecing together his attempt at outrunning the inevitable. Level-headed Lucas reduced to pure instincts, clambering up and up, the icy water rising up and up. Last moments in an infantile state, body contorted from the electrical shock, mind unable to grasp the enormity of his newfound circumstances. Well, alright, you probably don't remember me much. I changed my Twitch name. It's Futhi from Mod Beta. Oh, it's Futhi! I'm so sorry I didn't recognize you. It's a pleasure to see you again, old friend. It really is. I'm around when I am. I stream on weekends now, and I play horror games that I like. I'm bound to no one anymore. Just myself and my own little games. We play fighting games on this channel. We play horror games. It's a 50-50 shot of what I play. I have fun with it, though. Alright, shuttle ready for departure. Let's rock and roll. Launch shuttle. 5 minutes, life support error. Didn't they say they were leaving the shuttle in 5 minutes? So I'm not making it to that fucking sub. It is an interesting game. I've been meaning to play it for a while, but I just never got around to it. You know? I'm afraid of the ocean, so... You know. It's always fun. The ocean scares me quite a lot. Aw, that's sweet. But unfortunately, I've already left Compass 1. I'm in Compass 2, you fucking bitch.
You were prepared, but what happened next caught you completely off guard. Can we talk about that?
It's a therapy session. That's what the game is. It's not a narrative or a personal experience account. Well, it is, but it's in the frame of a therapy session. God, this game's so white. Oh, man. Stretchies. That's really pretty. It's really still tank controls, but pretty nonetheless. There's beauty in things. I can't thrust, so just gotta have some fun. A rose field. I believe those are roses, right? Seems a lot like it. But it's quite simple. A field of sunny little flowers. It's an escapism. You know, there's a theory that when you're dying in your last couple of minutes, your brain just slows down for everything, and or speeds up, technically. Or, yeah, speeds up and just gives you a fuck ton of endorphin chemicals and just makes you happy for your last couple of minutes. That's just a theory. A game theory. Ooh, tree. Tree. Point of interest. When you move around in games like this, you have to kind of look for the points of interest, and the game will walk you through everything that you need to know. A little pool of water. I'm going to go through it, aren't I? And I'm going to be thrust back into reality. Well, you know, I think your whole life flashes before your eyes and your brain starts to fill you with vision. Yeah, it's all about endorphins. But then again, we don't know much about death because it's a bitch and a half.
I was hoping you'd talk about the moment when you realized that the ones you collided with were, in fact, the ones you were trying to save.
It was horrible. I mean, the odds of us finding them in the first place were poor. I sure as hell didn't expect to run into them.
Aww, little octopus.
I don't know. I mean, I never found out who was in the other half of the wreck. Not alive, anyway.
I'm not gonna take that. I don't need enough photo. But technically we don't know since you don't come back. Some do, though, and they say creepy stuff. Yeah, I think messing with that shit's a bad idea, personally. Mostly because the people that are meant to die should stay dead for a hot minute. The crab's stuck in the fucking ground. Also, these guys are gonna fucking stab me if I don't move, so, you know. Oh yeah, hop over you. Yoink. Damn, we're fucking low. You know it takes a really fucking lot. You know what they say, curiosity kills a cat? Indeed. Oh, okay, there is limits. I cannot jump in lava. That is good to know.
Can you repeat the question?
I was hoping you'd talk about the moment when you realized that the ones you collided with were, in fact, the ones you were trying to save.
It was horrible. I mean, the odds of us finding them in the first place were poor. I sure as hell didn't expect to run into them. I don't know. I mean, I never found out who was in the other half of the wreck. Not alive.
Alright, so the crabs I have to avoid without going into the fucking lava. That is good to know. Crabs. All hail the crab lord. All hail. I don't normally stream on Sundays, but like I was busy yesterday, and I am committing myself to at least one stream a day, or one stream a week. So I have to do it today. That's probably gonna fucking kill me. Let's throw a flare at it. Hello, friend. I love anglerfish. I talked about this several times before, but anglerfish are so beautiful. They're such friends. They are big friends. But yeah, this is the part of the ocean where we don't know shit that happens. You get that the more deep you go in the ocean, the less we know about it. Like, that's just a known fact. Poor. Alright, I guess you're not gonna stab me. Fuck off. I can't see shit. If you're gonna act like a bitch, do it while I can fucking see you. God damn it. Damn. That's some big bones. That's a fucking backbone. Or a spine. Because spines have a very distinct shape, if you didn't know that. Whore. Yeah, that's right. Run the fuck away. Am I able to get up here? Fuck off, cocksucker. I'll stab you. I'll do it again. I got 69% oxygen left. Alright. I can go over here. Ugh. Alright. That's an octopus over there. Please don't make me do vertical platforming again. It's gonna make me do vertical platforming, isn't it? I can't go up this way, so I have to go this way. Don't touch the lava. There we go. Alright. The game didn't really give me that many fucking markers. Oh, an upside down 5, and it's just a 2. Hello, Milk. How art thou? Autosave. There's gonna be threats. The golden wind. Bum 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 bum. But yeah, hello, Milk. We are being a submarine gamer. Subaquatic gaming time. There's got to be a fucking thing here. Comms offline. Compass 2. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just getting through. I'm enjoying this little game because it allows me to talk about game theory, and game theory is fun, and I legitimately enjoy it. Because yet again, I'm a horror gamer. I literally am built to analyze horror. Hello, crabs. All hail the crab god. Oh, I came all the way back to the fucking ship? I must have made a wrong turn somewhere along the line. Fuck. There's a O2 here, though, that I can steal. I must have just made a wrong turn, I guess. Somewhere along the lines, I just got completely turned around. So. Hey there, Game Theory YouTube channel, just discussions. Well, yet again, I write my essays on, like, game stuff. I talk a little bit about it, like, as I play through the games. I do some actual, like, scripted videos, but, like, I more like to sit and just let it flow. That's how I like to work. I'm a professional game theorist. That's at least what I want to say about it. This looks interesting. More of the ribcage of this creature. Okay, I killed those over there. I remember that. I guess maybe I was just supposed to go straight? Piss off. But yeah, horror games are the best. Yeah, there's a lot of theory that goes into horror games that isn't quite there in other games. Maybe I was supposed to go up here. Up and around here, maybe? There's an octopus. I remember there was a really big octopus in the start of this game, and I haven't seen it yet, and frankly, it upsets me. This looks like a natural bound path that they made. So I'll follow this here. That looks... Oh no, it's a platforming puzzle. So Milk, Both, and Maddie discussions? Of course. I will discuss anything. I'm like perfect. You know? It's a platforming... Oh, jelly... Ooh, pretty. Pretty. That seems like a hole that I don't want to fall down. So I'm not going to. Oh, never mind. We're going. Bye. Bye, guys. Bye, jellyfish. We're in the hole now. We've always been in the holes. I feel like naming this so like aquaphobic horror streamer plays aquathematic games is like misleading because I don't like scream or like get like shouty about games. Oh shit, giant crab. Giant fucking crab. Problem? Yeah, I'll just go, let's see, is there another way around? Nope, alright. Never mind, he fucked me. He fucked me. Actually 99.5% of the FNAF floor.
Can you repeat the question?
No, it's bringing me back here!
Talk about the moment when you realized that the ones you collided with were, in fact, the ones you were trying to
God damn it.
It was horrible.
Brought me back here.
Us finding them in the first place were poor. I sure as hell didn't expect to run into them.
This game reminds me a lot of like
I
Subnautica
don't know.
in a way, but
Never found
like
out who was in the other half of the wreck.
also this game's tank controls are fucking nasty and I love it. I'm very neutral on tank controls. Here, let me slow you down for a second here. Go, praise the crab god. Praise the crab. $99.5. I don't like the new FNAF lore, so I refuse to acknowledge it exists. But by that proxy, I have to concede that I don't know all the FNAF lore. Give and takes, you know. At the process of ignoring the fact that the new FNAF is fucking shit, I also have to concede the fact that I don't know the new FNAF lore. The new FNAF lore. King Crabdora. Yes, King Crabdora. I don't know. They stab you pretty fucking high, and I like to say that when you throw flashlights at them, they look like they're like praising God, and I think it's pretty cool. King Crabs. King Crabada. King Crimson. Dude, I've been playing JoJo All-Star Battles as well. Has been fucking fun. Like, I just like playing Abakio. Abakio is unironically kind of fun to play. And get some thrust back. Yeet. And yeet. And the jellyfish are over here. And down the hole. No, wait, no. Oh, thank God. Oh, fuck off. I'll fucking stab you. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Get the fuck away. Crustaceans a la crab. Exactly. I agree. Now, there's a king crab up here. I've also been playing a fuck ton of Lobotomy Core in my free time, and goddamn is that game fucking hard. Alright, so how do I get rid of you? How do I get around you? There's got to be a way to get around you. There's a second one. Please don't kill me. You should play the new Poppy Playtime section. No, I don't want to donate a fuck ton of money to NFT people. I'm not a big Poppy's Playtime fan. Reason being is, I blame FNAF for the existence of horror games made for kids, and Poppy Playtimes is one of the byproducts of horror games made for kids. And I don't like to support that, in general. Not even horror games made for kids, shitty horror games made for kids. Fucking Garden of Banban is the biggest fucking meme I have ever seen. The game's fucking great, but like, damn. I would never, it's also not up my alley, because it's trying to take another, it's basically pushing itself, holy fuck, giant crab gathering, praise the sun. Sorry, I got distracted by the 3 crabs in a fucking row, praising the sun. Hop around here. Alright, listen. I'm not bothering you, you're not bothering me. And let's keep it that way, okay? Raise the sun. Alright, let's see what happened to the ship. Oh, no, there's no survivors. Everyone's
fucked. We're talking
fucked.
about protocol. By your own admission, there are instances where you didn't follow procedure. There's your radio and Cora. Granted, this was unprecedented. But as you said, second-guessing puts lives at risk. Do you think the outcome might have been better if you'd just followed the rules?
Well, it might, but there's no way to know that.
He's doing what he should. He's not thinking about what could have been. That's what I always recommend. Don't think about what could have been when it comes to that type of shit. 'Cause you'll end up overthinking. My helmet's broken. The crab's fucking dead. What the fuck did I get into? But yeah, this man probably
So
suffers
you're
survivor
lost
guilt.
and looking for some way out of all of this. And really your only option now is the other habitat, Compass 2. And what's most unsettling to me is you're in this dive suit. You call it a walking coffin.
Hey, I called it a walking
I
coffin.
can't even imagine what that takes.
It takes everything. But when you're losing your strength and your senses, well, like I said, it helps you focus on what little's left.
Alright, I'll see you around, Milk. Enjoy yourself. I gotta work on my games, but, like, energy is fleeting. I only have so much energy in the day. Peace out, Milk. Enjoy your afternoon. Alright, we're gonna be jumping between cliff tops here, and eat us that fetus. Poor. 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 Cocksucker. Get fucked, bitch. I'll do it again. Get fucked. Fuck off. That's right. Good boy. Love you to death, but you can't just go around eating my... Alright, bye guys. I'll see you around. Have a good day, night, or whatever. I'll do whatever I do. Still need to take a shower, but hey. I'd rather do this. Bam. Walking coffin time. Oh shit, I didn't even realize I didn't get Costello. Beneath that easygoing exterior, JB was a well-oiled machine. Firing on all cylinders, serious business. All four of us carried top-notch credentials as expert ADS operators, but JB was on the next level. He really came alive when poured in, out on a hike, strolling side by side with JJ, swapping tall tales. I guess he died the same way he lived, in his element, doing what he loved. With 25% left on battery, too. Just another thing to note about the game. I can't go this way. It's this way I have to go, Ivy.
So you're
Bam.
lost and looking for some way out of all of this. And really your only option now is the other habitat, Compass 2. And what's most unsettling to me is you're in this dive suit. You call
Fish
it a
with
walking
light.
coffin. I can't even imagine what that takes.
It takes everything. But when you're losing your strength and your senses, well, like I said, it helps you focus on what little's left.
I didn't even realize him before. I didn't even realize he was still there. An old friend. Something's familiar about him. Ooh, let those thrusters cool down for a second before I thrust my way further a little bit. Bam. Seems like a guiding force. Perhaps a moral compass of some sort. Alright, we're loading into something else. Wait for a second before I can see. Leopard fail. Huh. Is that me? I don't remember my character's fucking name. Oshinova. I'm assuming it's me, but yeah, it has to be me. There's no fucking that guy here. Oh shit, my vision's going down. Alright, this way, I guess. Or not. Oh wait, yeah. Okay, this way. The roses from the unconscious scene. I can't go this way, so I have to go this way. I'm too fat. The game's fat shaming me. Though I'd prefer it if it didn't fucking clip the sides of my fucking vision. Hop on through here. Through the veil. I'm calling it a veil because that's what the game's fucking using it for. What if I go back? Bicycle. It's like riding a bike, ain't it? So that's like a death cause, and where the fuck am I supposed to go? Up here, maybe? I didn't even see this area before. What the fuck? Yeah, that's new. Why didn't buy shit? The bookshelf from earlier. Back when the game tried to jump scare me that one time. With it was a bookshelf. Back at the bookshelves. Go the other way. Okay, so this area is a maze. That's what the intention is. It's a maze, but you have to kind of go and figure out which way is the correct way. Although, in theory, I should probably be dropping flares and be like, yo, this is the entrances I've already been in, but I've got enough time to try them all, so I don't really particularly mind. I'm gonna try all of them. Alright, this way. Alright, down the hall. Down the fucking hatch we go. Alright, not new area. Bitch. Let me into new areas, damn it. Alright, this way. Alright, 1 on the left. And 2 on the left, so it'd have to be 3 on the left, I guess. I should just left myself a breadcrumb trail. Would have been easier. Much fucking easier. Bam. Through here. Nope, we're gonna die here. This is the shtick that we have learned. Death comes for us fucking all. Especially a bitch when I can't fucking see anything. That would be fucking nice. Still at the bookshelves. Is there something I'm supposed to see, or? Nope, because we're fucking dying like one more jump, so. You know. It's a fucking bullshit ass area. Watch one of these. This area is new. I haven't seen this before. Holy shit, we made it. What the fuck? I was not expecting to make that shit. Alright, I gotta move fast though. This is the hole, I presume? Yep. Doesn't seem to fit. Flares dropped in that way. This is a clock, isn't it? Yeah, it's a clock. The fuck? The only hole here is like right fucking here. The only option would be go around fucking back, which I'll try. It's a scary ass looking fucking clock. What the hell? It has a face. Who the fuck gives their clock faces? Okay, there we go. We're back. Snap back to reality. Drop a flare here so I can... Oh, shit.
So much about your ordeal is almost
Whoopsie daisy.
Most
My bad.
comprehension.
Almost died.
Were you ready for this? Or were you lucky?
No luck.
You mentioned possibilities. Does a part of you wonder where you'd be if you'd never gone down there in the first place?
That's not my own
Not
flare.
really. I mean, that kind of thinking won't get you anywhere.
Huh. It's a dog tag. Whose dog tag? Vandero Cora, head researcher. We called her a robot. Not just to her face. Out on our hikes, we managed to bridge a few gaps, mostly small areas about our stunted social networks between the sea. A few personal matters, too. It felt like taking the bait. But of course I had to ask about the keychain, a gift from her fiancé. With grace and gravity, she'd fastened it to her suit, for luck. If there's any left in it, I could use it right now, just for a bit. She can have it back when I get home. Hopefully she made it out. Though I don't think anyone made it out, myself. Well, that's a little bit of a scream. Yeah, no, she never made it out.
Proud of some of the things I did. But I'm not leaving anything out. I can't.
God knows how Vandero managed to get herself into ADS, let alone make it that far on foot. Even for those of us who got poured in on the daily, it's not exactly a one-man job. I found her about a mile from the crash site. Piss off. Piss the fuck off. Go deal with that. Fuck off. I'm trying to read the goddamn lore. Cock. I'll do it again. Alright, there we go. Alright, back to the lore. Personnel. Vandero. I found her about a mile from the crash site, a tiny lighthouse in the storm, beacon to nowhere. But to come this far and not see it through, something inside must have broken down. Can't see why else she'd be sitting out here, all alone, another ghost in the machine. I want to actually look back at her body again for a second. There's O2 in there I can take. Yeah, she does just seem to fucking sit the fuck down. So close, but yet so far. This is the wrong way. I need to go this way. I wonder how we get out. And submarine as an option, I guess. Maybe going to Compass 2. Maybe Compass 2 is fucking online. But what do I know? I'm just a little bit of a bitch. Compass 2. I saw a fucking crab. Yes, I did. Damn, I'm so goddamn smart. Alright, so I need to go around y'all. Politely asking the crabs if I can walk around them. Is this an area I can go? Yes, it is. Come on, let me up. So now, am I not supposed to go out this way? Let me wait for my thrust to go to 0. No, it looks intended to me. This is a bit difficult, just a bit iffy to do. There's a light here. Who are you? Wait, I went full circle, didn't I? I must have just gone full circle. I didn't even realize that was an option. Well, back to the mines I go. Hey, there's a crab here. I can probably snake by him if I go all the way here. And these crabs I need to think about. You're moving, so I can just wait for you to fucking move. Oop, there's a second one moving. Hop over it, over the corpse of the dead one, and through its little pocket that they have, that they perfectly made for moi.
The last day of 3rd grade, we drive down to the dock. She points at her watch, tells me, close your eyes. She puts her hand on my chest, says, 10 seconds. And then I'm falling.
That's an interesting story to tell in the middle of this. She pushed him off the fucking dock?
I'm gonna drown. I mean, I'm sure of it. She's shouting, not to interfere. 10 seconds later, her hand's on mine, pulling me up. The next day we go again. Only now it's 15. I'm up all night, watching the clock, trying to count 20 on the dot. I knew so long as I, hold out. 40 seconds, 45, she'd come. And one day she didn't. My first thoughts, maybe I messed up the count. My second thoughts, I'm on my own. I open my eyes and the sun's behind her. But I know that shape, it's familiar. Arms crossed, staring down at me.
Am I out of flares? No. Up and away we go. Is that compass 2 over there? Looks like it. If I had to fathom, I guess. No, it's just a floodlight. This might be compass 2, though. We're close enough.
Anyway, by the time I climb onto the dock, she's already home.
Alright, let's fill up on oxygen while we're here. Grab some more flares. And, oh, I'm not at the max amount of flares yet. I need more flares. I've been using a lot of them. I didn't even fucking realize how badly I've been going through flares.
Methane is a greenhouse gas, one of the most potent. Other industrial disasters may have been more severe, but Ocean Nova was groundbreaking, like you said. It could be years before we know all the consequences. We might never understand the ecological impact. It was very expensive, and 19 people died. Like it or not, you're the human face of all this. So what do you say to your critics?
I believe in what we were doing.
But was it worth the cost?
Was it worth it? Probably not, but who could have predicted this? No one could have. I don't think I'm going through compass 2. There is a crab eating a cuttlefish, and I'm not about that life. I think I'll just move on. No power to the lift. Yikes. That's a body. Oh wait, here's another body. Retrieve ID. Why is it that I've seen Fillion twice? Jesus Christ. And he's the one that's been jump scaring me, but like every time I run into him, I don't find an ID. Hear me out. What if the player that we're playing as isn't actually the one that escaped? What if it was Fillion? We die at the end. Fillion escapes. We help him out. He kills us. Or something like that. You know what I mean? Like there's a shuttle that could... No, don't do this to me. Please. Oh, thank God. I did not want to fucking die. You want to battle? Nope, you decided you want to squeeze me. Fucking bitch. Parry that, you filthy casual. I'll do it again. Come on, let's dance. That's right, good boy. Alisan HS. Alright, tell me about yourself, my friend. Like driving a forklift or swinging a golf club, after enough use, the ADS eventually becomes an extension of you, a second nature, a matter of habit. He wasn't part of the dive crew, but Salah managed to log hundreds of hours out on hikes. Not for fun, exactly. Just so we know that we had. I guess it's a little like being stabbed in the back, seeing and hearing your suit system shut down around you one by one. Which is worse, a slow death from a wound you can't see, or being betrayed by the suit, which you thought you had bonded? I feel like there are things that I haven't, like, picked up in this game yet. But probably because I haven't fucking seen them, but, like, the dog tag that fucking, what's her name had? I should be able to get through here. Why can't I fucking get through here? Let me quickly give it a shot from another angle. Come on, tell ya, I should be able to get fucking through here. Alright, I guess I'll look for another fucking way. I don't think there is, though. Like, that panel's broken. I should be able to get fucking in. But the angle's just not fucking there. Dedicate to the fucking cause. Alright, I guess not. I guess I have to find a way to power the fucking forklift. I guess that's the shit. Not the forklift, the lift. God, this man drove a forklift, and they were talking about forklifts in the fucking chat, and I was not for it. Or the fucking logs. And now I've made mistakes. 50% O2 rating, not bad. Grab another one. Is this a hole? Yes, it is. Alright. Go over here. Into here, maybe? Is where I can power that fucking shit. And if I had to gamble, that looks like it. And I am a gambling woman. Bam! I don't need the O2 just yet. I'll take the flares, though. I wanted the flares. Activate generator. Activate generator. Activate generator. I feel like this is going to cause an issue. I'll just activate them all. What's the worst thing to happen? Shit, I only have to activate so many of them. Retrieve flare. Overload. Reset circuit. Shit, there's a sign outside. I don't remember how much it fucking said. 800 something volts. I'll push the high ones first. 235. 450. 705. 815.
You're an engineer. You're a problem solver. You value logic and precision. You talk a lot about times, distances, values, and yet there were some challenges you couldn't solve.
Numbers are easy. It's people that are complex. Numbers bring things into focus. No gray areas to distract you from getting things into perspective.
What the fuck was that? That was not shaped in a way that I like. I don't like that. Not one bit. Alright, activate lift. Take me to floor 2, please. Thank you. Thank you. I've got an escape to make. Maddie's Great Escape. A lot of contaminated fucking radioactive shit. But hey, I'm sure it's not that bad. Isn't it not gonna let me through here to fucking do this? I want his fucking ID. Thank you. Jesus Christ. There must be another way around then. It can't be around that way. Because that would require too much energy to get over the fucking lift. Unlock door, keycard required. No, I have to go through here. I just don't think I fit. Jesus Christ. Alright, platforming time. Time to do some weird shit to get over there, like I normally do. Alright. Hop over. Alright. Can't. Alright, so there's gotta be another fucking way to get over to that man. There's a ladder over here. Am I able to use it, or? No. Maybe I can get on top. Yep. You gotta think outside the fucking box a little bit, you know what I mean? Think outside the box. No fucking way, it clipped me through here. Bitch. The fuck did... Oh wait, that's because I was completely out of bounds, straight up. I was in a spot that I was not supposed to be in. Alright, that makes sense. Because when they make panes like that, they always make them one-sided. So that you can just kind of see through them a little bit. It saves a lot on data. Like, they don't make half the shit that like covers everything. And the fact that I was able to see into the room, I clipped through the fucking room a little bit. Because I'm goofy like that. Thank you. Yeah, I gotta jump from fucking piece to piece a little bit. Yeah, that was my bad. I fucked that one up, didn't I? Oh, does this mean I have to fucking redo the power too? Yeah. It's fair. I think I'll work on getting the shit up, and then I'll redo the fucking power. I didn't even see him before. I still gotta get up there, buddy. Wait for this to go. Hop up here. Oh, shit! That scared me a little bit, actually. That's mostly because I'm a little goofy, you know? Okay, it seems like the way to go is to get on top of all this shit, because this is a slope. It's not going to let me go up there. So I got to find a way on top of this shit. Find the intended fucking route. This is not the intended route, though. Guarantee that. Alright. Up here? No. I'll find it after I start the power, because the power's right over here. Just save myself a little bit of fucking trouble. 8:15. That's, what, 3 of these? 2, 3, and then 110. Math is fun. I like math.
Engineer.
I'm a sucker for math.
Problem solver. You value logic and precision. You talk a lot about times, distances.
This seems like the way.
values,
Right over here.
And yet there were some
Get me up
challenges
top.
you couldn't solve.
Numbers are easy. It's people that are complex.
People are
Numbers
unpredictable.
bring things into focus. No gray areas to distract you from getting things into perspective.
Thank you, my friend. He's guiding. This thing's guiding me. I fucked that one up. I fucked up that jump. Whoopsie daisy. My bad. I'm not a very good platformer. This is the reason I could never, like, win Dying Light. Partially because the multiplayer aspect was a little bit annoying. But, like, on the other hand, like, I was not good enough at the platforming for Dying Life. I'm a violent person by nature. Retrievo 2, reroute methane flow. There we go. Let me up here, please. Thank you. Hop up here. And over here. I need to wait for my thrust to go all the way down for a second. Just because I'm too hasty and I don't wait for my thrust to go down. And in. Up we go. And take the bodies. Loot it. From Costello. Keycard acquired. Database updated. Let's learn about you a little, Costello. John. Oh, he's JP's friend. The first time or the 15th, trudging through the extractor farm always puts a little ice in your blood. Someone, can't remember who, someone says it's like a forest of metal trees, roots soaking up the salt of the earth. JJ walked these fields pretty much daily. Now he's watching over them like a second-rate scarecrow, attracting more scavengers than he repels. I can still hear him now, cracking jokes and talking shit, like father, like son. Where the fuck am I? Jesus Christ. Up over this, please, so I can fall. Or not, I'll just fall regularly, I guess. I was just trying to take a little bit of a shortcut, but no. Dad said no. Alright.
Does it get easier answering all the same questions?
People ask all kinds of questions. What they ask says a lot about their character, especially when it comes to casualties.
So what's the response when they do ask about the gory details?
I oblige. See which way they want to take it. I mean, what people don't get is that they don't want me to keep going. Not really. There's only so much blood and guts people can take before they lose their appetite. Everyone has their limits.
Everyone does have their limits when it comes to blood and guts. Even I, and I acknowledge this, I probably can't actually handle, like, blood and guts. I can handle fictional shit. Anything more, I probably have no real interest to care about. The ice is real. Oh shit, my friend! Ah, damn it, I'm back here. Oh, well, I'm sure something will free me. Where's my, escape? Guys, there needs to be an escape. You should let me out a little bit. There we go. Thank you. I knew it would happen eventually. I'm freezing over. This is not fun. Freezing's probably the worst fucking way to go. That and burning. But what do I know? Hazard level critical, access server override. I don't like you. I'm leaving. Exercise caution during 87 near thermal vents and mineral structures. Yep. Because you gotta be lucky, you know? Bam. Yada.
You're very candid when describing some circumstances. Times when you felt crippled with fear, coming across the bodies of friends and colleagues.
Yeah.
It's clear you care, but there's an undercurrent of detachment in the way you present some of the more difficult moments. Was that your intention?
No, I've heard that before. I just did my best to paint a clear picture. When it comes to empathy, there's no manual for that.
There is no manual for empathy. It's really true. Alright, Anders. As much as someone could be down here, I mean, we're all in it together. Anders was in charge, always on the move, checking up on people in progress, writing it all down. I found him in the hallway overlooking the meadow. Did he drown? Maybe. Methane exposure? I don't know. They say the devil's in the details, but who can say? Either way, everything around here just feels off. Alright, I'm gonna fuel up on some oxygen while I'm here. Game gives me the option, I'll kind of take it. You know? A little bit of oxygen. O'Hare air, if you will. That's blocked until I can open up the server room. Hello. There's no point going up there right now. Actually, there might be a little bit of a point. Oh yeah, there's an evac pod, I guess. Space evac pod. For one person. Yeah, no, there was no point going up here. It lets me see a grander view of the area, but that's about it. Unlock. Hazard. Yeah. I gotta find it first, though. Viewing room, server room. It's over here. There we go. I was in the right area. I just wanted to explore a little bit more. You know? You always gotta explore a little bit. Alright. Server room here. Pop up on a couple flares. Always helpful. Smile, you're on camera. Average authoritarian dictator be like, Jesus, Lord fucking hell. Deja vu. Suit's all fucked up. Ain't getting any intel there except my oxygen levels. Unlocked door.
I have to ask again. Was it luck?
Conditioning.
No, it takes me all to evac pod, I guess.
Discipline. That's how I got down there in the first place. That's how I got out. It's about keeping tethered to the task. You don't let yourself forget about the reality around you. You can't.
Wait, it's all evac pod? Always has been. Not sure if the intention is just to go through as many of these as possible, or like, what's the deal? But I'll go through as many as possible till the game says, fuck you, Maddie. I guess. My only guess would be maybe turn around and go, nope, the door's locked, I think, right? Oh, that was the intention. Was to turn the fuck around. Backtrack. Restore O2 a little bit. Reverse course. Dead end. I am backtracking right fucking now. Alright, I'll reverse fucking course. I'll follow the fucking shit. No fear. A bestie, I have no oxygen, and I don't know where the fuck my O2 went. And everything's upside down. What the absolute fuck, man? I'm just trying to go places, you know? Oxygen! No! Fucker stole my oxygen. Fuck off, bitch. Elevator O2 intake, alright. Holy Jesus. We're doing this shit again, I guess. Not this way, it's a giant hamster wheel. Oh, fuck, it's a password. Alright. Let's find out what the fucking password was. So I'm seeing a 0. Oh, what the fuck? There's a dead person here. Alright. There's an oxygen station also by her. So I'm gonna hit that up too. Jesus Christ, I hope this returns to normal soon. There's a 6 here. Any number is important. 0, 6. So that's a 0. And then there's a 6 on the wall. But I don't know where the fuck else to find the fucking password, I guess. And check the posters. The cosmos is within us. Huh. Instead of blood, it came in the form of origami. It's quite beautiful, actually. There's a 6. Oh, where the fuck would the rest of this shit be? Computers, maybe? You flashed for a minute. I was interested in what you said. Word. Pill bottle, probably not. That'd be too much work to puzzle up. Depression. Know the signs. There's no numbers on there, right? Yeah. Ocean Nova. Oh shit, there's an interact panel here. I interacted with it. What the fuck? 3. There we go. 3 0 something 6. Because the 0 is after the 3. There's a mini man over here, actually. Maybe he has something on him? No. Cipher. Word. There's a word cipher somewhere? I'm not in the mood to do a fucking cipher. 3 0 something 6. Key. Passcode fucking did not... Oh, do I have to interact with things? Okay. That's fair. Okay, so I don't actually have to remember it. That's good. Let me go interact with this, then. Jesus Christ, I have to walk around real quick. Seek. 0. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so if I look at the number, it triggers it in my little thing. So I can look at the 6 real quick. Here. Add this onto my thing. 6. Thank you. I'm gonna refill up on oxygen on me. At least they gave you an oxygen refiller. I like that. It's nice. 0 6. Let me take a look at the 3 over here. Is it gonna give me it or 3? There we go. 0 6 3. The fact that I can't strafe annoys me way more than it fucking should. Because I'm a sucker. I really like to strafe. It legitimately helps me out a lot. Because if I can look at something from different angles, while not breaking like eye contact, it's a little easier for me. Also, the crack's gotten bigger in our mask. Just a subtle thing. You know, you don't notice it till you notice it. Pass. Key. Cipher. .360. Cipher. Ugh, man. I love looking for keys. Things go wrong, don't go with them. Jesus Christ. Zooming around this fucking shit. We are a impossibility in an impossible universe. Did I take a good look at her fucking... I did not look at her hands. And that is depression. Alright, I need one fucking more. One more key. My only guess would be maybe the fucking pill bottle. But I don't think they would put something there. Man, I wish this was a regular fucking, like, input. I could fucking, like, just guess the last fucking password. Thank you, I need to get over that. Now, this game does have some issues where you can get a little stuck sometimes. But that's okay. These things happen. Alright. Wanderlust, never stop exploding. Oh, there we go. There it is. I need to get an angle on it. Got it? Good boy. That took way longer than it should have, because I'm not very visual person. I like to solve puzzles in cute and fun ways, cute and quirky ways, you know what I mean? Goofy ways. Alright, surfer rooms. Hazard is open. Grab some O2.
You saw terrible things. And even if you made it to the surface, you couldn't count on being rescued. I mean, I'd have lost my mind. Did you ever feel like you were losing it, just a little?
No. When they found me, I'd been floating on the surface for at least 5 hours. I talked with therapists and trauma experts for months. Said I was hiding the hurt. But it's not true. I made mistakes down there, yes, but did I lose my mind? No. No way.
I don't know, bro. Kind of seems like you were. Hamila. Hamila was determined to make her family proud. The first female rig manager I've encountered. Maybe the best. And here she is. Knife in one hand, pills in the other. Heartbreaking. But there's another undeniable dignity in it. Accepting the inevitable. Refusing to bargain. The youngest among us. And she didn't try to run. Like a captain going down with her ship. Still, I can't imagine any parent taking pride in this kind of resolve. Not when it ends like this. How many personnel are we missing? 5? Alright, not bad. Terrible things. All good comes from terror, anyway. That's my thoughts on it. I'm gonna refill the O2 station on top of the fucking lift. Oh, please don't do that, my friend. I have places to be. Here, have a flare. Down we go. Not this way. Please fuck off. Please fuck off, my friend. I have places to go. I need to leave. I am going home. I fell. And froze. Whew. Man. EP. Bum ba da bum 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 bum. Yaw. Rawr, XD. Get fucked, bitch. I already know all the lore of where you guys come from. I can escape you easily. I'm so perfect. I'm so good at video game. I did it in one fucking try. Damn. I'm gonna take a nap after this. Ugh. Get the fuck away. Man, I've got places I should be. You know, it'd be cool for the UI little cameras in the upper left and upper right of the suit. Red, 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 red. I think I'm fucked. My friend! Friend.
This entire experience is defined by...
He's a friend, guys!
Alone. Your story started with 20 people, but ends with 1. So when it comes to telling those stories, you're the only one who can.
Yeah. There's a responsibility to get things right. For the record.
Whore. Yeah, that's right. I'll suck your dick, call you gay. Yeah, fuck off, bitch. That's a good boy. You done? Alright, there, fair enough. I'll see you later. I gotta get up on the lift real quick. I thought we were friends. I thought we had an understanding. Call a lift. Kill you. Make it look like a bloody fucking accident. Yeah, that's right. Run the fuck away, idiot. Idiot maiden. Alright, let's hop on in. Restore some O2. Just get us back up to 100 here. Thank you. My friend. Wonder who that is. They've got the flowers, though, from Division. It's quite interesting. It's interesting what a flower will make. Thank you. My savior. Alright, thank you. I owe you my life. Unlimited thrust enabled. Let's fucking go. Literally 1984. I'm assuming I'm not supposed to get into those lights. I shouldn't be on the ground, I guess. Alright, so, don't touch the ground. Freezes me. Unlimited thrust time, though. Stay at the light. Stay off the ground. Works for me. I'll try to stay on the light. It's kind of a bitch and a half, but it works. Where the fuck did I get limited thrust from? Like, that guy's basically a fucking ghost of an old diver. You ever see that fucking movie, 19 Meters Deep? That was a good fucking movie. I like that movie. That just reminds me of this. A little psychological horror movie. But, you know. Whoa. What the fuck killed me? Was it the light, or? I have no goddamn idea. Maybe I touched the ceiling for too long? Yeah, don't touch the ceiling. Okay. That's the shtick. Don't touch the fucking ceiling. Sorry, I had to learn that. I would have thought they would have given us leeway with the ceilings. But they probably gave you a little bit of a... Hey. You can't touch the ground, but you can touch the ceiling. But no. Just, you can't touch any surface at all. Too much fucking cold. I guess it would be methane. be the issue, but hey. Unparalleled ecological danger. I'm all for it. Fuck the ecosystem. Yeah, up here, through here. Just always make sure I'm not too high or too low. It's like Flappy Bird. It's simple and easy. Alright. Around here. I assume I can't touch the... Where's my thrust? The fuck happened to my thrust for a second there? It just didn't let me thrust at all. What the fuck? Literally 1984. Hop on through there.
All good. Let's try in reverse.
The thrustings. That, I feel like, is gonna hurt. But you never know if you don't try. You know?
Welcome back, my friend.
It's back at the beginning. We're back at the beginning of the fucking game. What the fuck? I can't see shit, so... Alright. Interact. Rest in peace, Russ.
Hey. You alright? Come on. Let's get back to the hub.
Russ. Personnel. As that was my brother. He's not on the personnel list, though. Probably because we knew him.
Welcome back to Open Air. I'm Emily Kaler. If you're just joining us, my guest is Kip Mattis, sole survivor of the Oceanova disaster. His first book, Hell or High Water, is a harrowing account of his ordeal. Earlier, we talked about the life aquatic, escaping the flooded habitat, and Kip, I know this might not be easy inside a half-ton but I'd like to talk about the end. Can you read that for us?
Yeah.
Whoops, I went too
This
fast
is
and it
getting
overwrapped.
shorter.
So,
The hatch opens with its usual reluctance, flooding the room with light. The pod is there. I'm going home. Tomorrow I'll be the sole survivor. But for now, I'm not alone.
there's the pod. Alright. Let's make our way out. I'm surprised it hasn't been used already. Preparation. Do I have to go through here, or is there something it wants me to see? Yeah, I shouldn't have gone up there because it accidentally overlaid the fact that the man was writing a book about his shit. Open door?
How did you feel when you figured it out?
At that point, and that close, I was running on fear.
Alright.
So when I saw another
Oceanova.
it's almost too much to process.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that it was...
Virgil? Is that you?
Yeah, I figured it was gonna be someone else.
Just like me.
How did you get? I thought everyone was...
Only I'm locked inside the pod and he's locked out.
Can you hear me? I can't stop the launch. There's no override.
He's not coming back.
Oh, God. I'm sorry.
And that's on me.
Goodbye, Kip.
So are you saying that if you did something differently, that Virgil would have lived?
That's right. Until I saw it. Fear in his eyes. I thought I was the only one. It was a bad call.
This can't be happening. Oh God, I'm sorry. No.
Goodbye, Kip. So what happens to me? Is this the end? The death? Perhaps. Perhaps there's something more.
Didn't kill him.
Really? Who did? Bad luck? I'm responsible. Look, I'm up here talking with you.
That thing falls fast.
He's still out there.
That was an ending. Goodbye, Virgil. Oh wait, he's still alive. It's death. That's what it is. It likes him. Just a bit. Yeah, I figured because that was an old diving suit instead of an ADS, it couldn't have been anyone he knew. Find the light at the end of the tunnel. I figured something along the lines of a lack of escape for us would be something, but I wasn't quite sure if it would go for it. So, overall, I'll give my thoughts here while the credits roll, because, you know, definitely a very good game. There was some stuff that I was expecting to see, but I never saw. Like, I was expecting to see that giant squid at the beginning, but it never ended up coming back. This is a lot of really good theory. A very, very well-written story. Definitely, I'll give it that. I love the way it told its story through the narrative of the other person rather than himself. But it was quite interesting how it talked about he was the one piloting the submarine, was the narrator, and we were the one in the fucking ship, and we were one of the thing. He didn't think that we actually had made it, blah blah blah. He made his way to Sector 2 as we made our way to Sector 2. But in the end, he pressed the buttons a little too fast. But it was a panic decision. He needs to think that it wasn't his fault. But Virgil is... It's an unfortunate end for Virgil. Despite everything he went through, to simply get fucked over by just being unlucky. You know? Every once in a while, people are just unlucky. And that just happens. He needs to forgive himself. I'm sure Virgil would forgive him a little bit. But, I don't know. That'd be a nice way to do it. I really enjoyed this. I'd give it maybe an 8 out of 10. There were definitely some things. I didn't like the controls, but that's just me. But there's a lot of things. There's a couple things I would change. But it's a AAA company. I doubt they want my feedback, but not AAA, but it's a very well-made game.
Kip, it's been more than a year since all this happened. You wrote a book and told your story. Are you ready to be done?
Yeah. It's time to move on. Get myself working again.
Kip Mattis, thank you so much for spending time with me today.
Thanks for having me, Emily.
Database updated. Open air unlocked. What's open air? I need to boot up a couple of the end things. Frail Mattis, the one that left out. Kipling Mattis was born in 1980s in Lompoc, California. He graduated from California Polytechnical State University in 2002 with a bachelor degree in applied sciences, and computer and mechanical engineering. Before joining the Oceanova Initiative, he worked on numerous energy research and engineering projects. He currently lives in Bac-Sumet on the coast of France. Hell or High Water. Surviving Oceanova is his first book. And this is me. Frail Virgil. Senior diver from France. Status left for dead. Grandfather's diving career ended before I was born. Even though I knew these stories by heart before I learned to read, I have just two memories of him and water. In first, I'm old enough to walk, and just learning to ride. We stopped to picnic in a scarlet field. A small pond catches my eye, and then I'm falling. I'm going to drown, I'm sure of it. 2 seconds later, his hand's on mine, pulling me up. The next day, I start learning how to swim. Diver's knife. I'm 11 again. In my dreams, grandfather shakes me from his sleep. Silently, I help him don the tools of his trade. So frail. A husk. A copper helmet alone should be too heavy to bear. But somehow, between my bedroom and beach, the ragged suit restores the ragged man. At the water's edge, he puts a finger to his lips, then points to the knife at his waist. An antique. It lost its luster, its edge, with the strength and purpose I've never seen, but always known. He cuts the ties that bind us, then strides into the sea. So I missed a couple fucking bios, which is fine. I'll probably go down eventually, but there is... What is open air? Load event log. And here I thought that I was done, and I was, during those credit sequence, I was fucking going to be done with shit. Open air.
Welcome back to Open Air. I'm Emily Kaler. If you're just joining us, my guest is Kip Mattis, sole survivor of the Oceanova disaster. His first book, Hell or High Water, is a harrowing account of his ordeal. Earlier, we talked about the life aquatic, escaping the flooded habitat, and being lost on the seafloor inside a half-ton titanium diving suit.
This might just be a repeat of the ending, and if it is, I'll just cut it short, but it might also be Kip Matthews. I don't quite know.
Kip, I know this might not be easy, but I'd like to talk about
this is
the
just
end.
the fucking
Can you read that
ending
for us?
of it.
Yeah. The list is getting shorter.
Yeah, this is just the same
The
as
hatch
that.
opens with its usual reluctance, flooding the room with
Alright.
light. The pod is there.
From KDB Minneapolis, Open Air is the award-winning interview show delivering revealing one-on-one conversations with luminaries from the fields of art and literature, business and politics, science and technology. It's hosted by Emily Carroll, the weekday.
From KQDB in Minneapolis, I'm Emily Kaler. This is Open Air. The Oceanova project captured the global imagination when announced in 2016.
I'll just run this, and that's how we'll end our session.
A small crew of miners and researchers made their home more than 1,000 miles from shore, 2 miles beneath the sea. On February 2nd of last year, the $2 billion installation was battered by shock waves resulting from an undersea earthquake. My guest, Kip Mattis, was on site as an engineer when the habitat, Compass 1, began to take on water. He escaped with 2 colleagues, eventually finding himself alone on the seafloor in a high-tech dive suit. He endured 6 terrifying hours before reaching the surface and rescue. He was the sole survivor. His account of that day, Hell or High Water, was released last week to critical acclaim. Our reviewer calls it a haunting and poignant high point in the tradition of timeless, true-life survival stories. Kip Mattis, welcome to Open Air.
Hello, Emily. Thank you for having me.
There are so many incredible moments in the book, but it's hard to put those in perspective without setting the scene. So before we begin, could you talk a little about Oceanova and what it meant to you?
Oceanova was once in a lifetime. They're breaking new ground, making something meaningful. Mining methane hydrate frozen beneath the seabed. There's alternatives, but none so plentiful. It's clean and safe. I couldn't say no.
Okay, before we go any deeper, I'd like you to help me set the scene. Can you walk us through what happened, how it all began?
Sure. I guess I'll start at the beginning. 10:02, February 2nd. We were 50 miles from the epicenter. But an 8 on the Richter scale makes that kind of distance irrelevant. The shockwaves hit 6 minutes later, striking the south face of the hab first and hardest. 27 minutes in, with that kind of concussive force, even the sealed modules were compromised. After that came the ocean. By 10:33, only safe havens in a sub or one of the suits.
There's a passage where you describe turning inward for guidance. And it feels important. Would you mind reading that for us?
Check your gear, trust your training. One of the first things you learn. But the second they fail, you fall back on what you know best. For me, it's the list. This time, it wrote itself. Keep breathing, find others, and get the hell out.
That's Kip Mattis reading from Hell or High Water. Now, I think it's safe to say that this book, your experience, is... well, it's about pressure, isn't it?
When it's all bearing down on so many levels, it's gotta be managed. You can't shake the pressure. Just make your peace with it. Don't let it take the wheel.
There were 2 habitats, one of which was Compass 1, your home, but it was also an established rendezvous point in case of emergencies. Was there anything, any precedent you could look to for guidance?
Yes. I mean, there's protocol for everything. Has to be. Second guessing puts lives at risk, so it's best to stick to procedure, step by step. So with an all-hands call, you head straight for Compass 1. Try and reach surface from comms.
Do you remember a certain point where the scales tipped? Where you're like, okay, this is even worse than I thought.
And I think it was hardest when I eventually got back to Compass 2. I mean, you're holding out for hope that someone else had survived. And from the outside, the structure seemed intact. So I figured whoever's inside might... well, maybe it's okay. We ran all kinds of drills. You believe you know what to expect. But once I got inside, where it's familiar and you should feel safe. Even though I had to, those first few steps weren't easy.
So as you said, after the earthquake, you didn't have any way of making contact with the surface.
Well, I mean, it's hard to describe the state of devastation. And I tried in the book, but yeah, reaching the surface was off the table, physically or otherwise. So it's simple. Hitch a sub to Compass 2 and hope others did the same.
Which you did after a pretty incredible ordeal. And we're jumping ahead a little, but when you got there, things were different. Can you talk about that?
Normally, the habs are lit up top to bottom all the time. A lot of the gear was waterproof. Some of the lights and monitors were still running. So it wasn't dark, but it's fading. Like the whole thing's on life support.
We now know that at least a few others survived the initial destruction. Some managed to get themselves into dive suits, like yours, and tried to do just that. None of them survived, though, which seems to underscore the fact that, even with a clear course, the pressure can still get to you. And I guess that being down there for months, how can it not?
Yeah. It's relentless. I mean, the isolation is unnatural. Little problems start to spiral. Any baggage you don't check at the surface comes unpacked pretty quick. Some find ways to cope, others struggle.
How do you mean?
Well, time kind of stops, right? And watching life go by inside the bubble is cruel. The ones that care get a head start learning to live without you. So the grief comes first, whether or not you're really gone, which feels like they already let you go.
You had to confront loss on an entirely different level. That's evident when you write about finding one of your colleagues for the first time. Dr. Pahlavi?
Yeah, that's right.
Was that the first time?
No, not exactly. No. I mean, I've seen death before, but not like this. Up here, the impact's usually more abstract. This is intimate. It's like when you pass an accident on the freeway. All the possibilities run wild. But then a song you like comes on, or your exit's coming up, and you've moved on. Back to normal.
What's it like living in a habitat? I mean, there were 20 of you, including scientists and engineers like yourself. Sardines in a tin?
They're planning on 60, 75 once the whole thing's staffed up. So just 20 of us felt hollow. There's not much time for recreation, but the options are there. They did their best to keep us happy.
But not exactly carefree, I guess.
Right. We even had this saying, "In God we trust, everything else gets triple-checked." But so much diligence makes every aspect of daily life heavy. Each task or item, like getting into a suit or going outside, has an equivalent weight. So, for getting cargo or yourself over to Compass 2, the shuttle's the most efficient option, relatively speaking.
The protocols, the lack of sunlight, breathing recycled air. How do you cope with all of that?
Well, they give you shots, and we do these checkups with the surface every 2 weeks. The little things are tough, the stuff you have to live without, as well as the new inconveniences you have to accommodate. They kept the heat up, but the weight and presence of the ocean, you can't shake that. Gets under your nails and gums like your teeth are coming loose. And then at some point it recedes. You might not notice that till you're topside, but it's always there.
You describe this feeling that you had midway through that escape might be impossible, which led to thoughts of suicide. I have to ask, was it something you seriously considered?
I was just being pragmatic. But thankfully, I never had to get serious. But as a last resort, I mean, the prospect of just wandering, wearing myself down, that's pretty grim. So, yeah. So I did. Thought about giving up. With that much time to think about nothing, just about anyone would. Thing is, the suit's designed to keep you safe, even from yourself. Makes it hard to take the easy way out.
It's ironic that the suit, the one thing keeping you safe, it was like your tomb. It successfully kept you inches from death for hours.
That's true. Regulators busted, hemorrhaging air, but I made it. I mean, the ADS is an incredible piece of technology. Mine took a lot of abuse. Tracks all this info about you, heartbeat, oxygen intake, biorhythms, everything but your odds of survival. Still, does it make it better knowing how bad things really are? The suit keeps out what you need to be afraid of. Only the fear's trapped in there with you, and it's thriving. So yeah, maybe you're safe and dry, but inside you're drowning.
More with author and Oceanova survivor Kip Mattis after the break. Welcome back to Open Air. My guest today is Kip Mattis, sole survivor of the Oceanova disaster. He survived 6 breathless hours at the bottom of the sea. Kip, in the beginning, you weren't alone. You had some colleagues. J.B. Castillo and Dr. Cora Vanderoe. They actually started out together. You managed to board a sub and, well, I won't explain it all here, but at one point, you're all headed back to Compass One in search of other survivors. And then things go horribly wrong. Now, you were prepared, but what happened next caught you completely off guard. Can we talk about that?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
I was hoping you'd talk about the moment when you realized that the ones you collided with were, in fact, the ones you were trying to save.
It was horrible. I mean, the odds of us finding them in the first place were poor. I sure as hell didn't expect to run into them. I don't know. I mean, I never found out who was in the other half of the wreck. Not alive, anyway.
We were talking about protocol. By your own admission, there are instances where you didn't follow procedure. There's your radio and Cora. Granted, this was unprecedented. But as you said, second-guessing puts lives at risk. Do you think the outcome might have been better if you'd just followed the rules?
Well, it might, but there's no way to know that.
So you're lost and looking for some way out of all of this. And really your only option now is the other habitat, Compass 2. And what's most unsettling to me is you're in this dive suit. You call it a walking coffin. I can't even imagine what that takes.
It takes everything. But when you're losing your strength and your senses, well, like I said, it helps you focus on what little's left.
Even setting that aside, so much about your ordeal is almost beyond most people's comprehension. Were you ready for this? Or were you lucky?
No luck.
You mentioned possibilities. Does a part of you wonder where you'd be if you'd never gone down there in the first place?
Not really. I mean, that kind of thinking won't get you anywhere.
Was there ever any temptation to leave stuff out? Did you worry what people would say? While writing the book, I mean, what happened with you and the others, the conversations you had, the choices you had to make.
Right. I try to address that from the start, and by the end of the book, I hope it's clear. I'm not proud of some of the things I did, but I'm not leaving anything out. I can't.
I've been meaning to ask, how did you get the name Kip?
That's thanks to my old man. My full name is Kipling.
Like the author?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
But your mother was the literary one. They divorced when you were pretty young. Can you talk about that a little?
She was determined to be unhappy. Could never really see how that might affect everyone else. And after my dad took off, she just got worse. Colder.
How do you mean?
Well, she's never especially good with people, and that's his job. So after the initial shock wore off, all of a sudden it's all about self-reliance.
You mean like tough love?
Maybe. It's like she thought the stronger she made me, the earlier she could stop, like worrying about me.
So she was like checked out, absent?
No, not exactly. It's actually kind of the opposite. I mean, it's almost in Dad's absence, she was reminded I was even there in the first place. And it was like, well, okay, soon you'll be old enough to have your heart broken too, and I love you, so now you need to learn to be strong.
Well, that's a good thing, right?
Well, sure, if it's the thought that counts. I mean, the intent was always there, it's just the execution. Here, look. The last day of third grade, we drive down to the dock. She points at her watch, tells me, close your eyes. She puts her hand on my chest, says, 10 seconds. And then I'm falling. I'm gonna drown. I'm sure of it. She's shouting, not to interfere. 10 seconds later, her hand's on mine, pulling me up. The next day we go again, only now it's 15. I'm up all night watching the clock, trying to count 20 on the dot. I knew so long as I, hold out, 40 seconds, 45, she'd come. And one day she didn't. My first thoughts, maybe I messed up the count. My second thoughts, I'm on my own. I open my eyes and the sun's behind her. But I know that shape. It's familiar. Arms crossed, staring down at me. Anyway, by the time I climb onto the dock, she's already home.
Methane is a greenhouse gas, one of the most potent. Other industrial disasters may have been more severe, but Ocean Nova was groundbreaking, like you said. It could be years before we know all the consequences. We might never understand the ecological impact. It was very expensive, and 19 people died. Like it or not, you're the human face of all this. So what do you say to your critics?
I believe in what we were doing.
But was it worth the cost?
I guess that's one thing that's hard to remember. For anyone who wasn't involved, is that you all dealt with danger on a daily basis. This was serious work.
Yeah. Inside or out, the work is volatile. There's a lot of try and try again. You spend all this time getting things lined up, and then a pipe cracks and methane smoke's jetting out. Everything stops until it's patched up. Just knocks things off course.
You're an engineer. You're a problem solver. You value logic and precision. You talk a lot about times, distances, values, and yet there were some challenges you couldn't solve.
Numbers are easy. It's people that are complex. Numbers bring things into focus. No gray areas to distract you from getting things into perspective.
Does it get easier answering all the same questions?
People ask all kinds of questions. What they ask says a lot about their character, especially when it comes to casualties.
So what's the response when they do ask about the gory details?
I oblige. See which way they want to take it. What people don't get is that they don't want me to keep going. Not really. There's only so much blood and guts people can take before they lose their appetite. Everyone has their limits.
You're very candid when describing some circumstances. Times when you felt crippled with fear, coming across the bodies of friends and colleagues.
Yeah.
It's clear you care, but there's an undercurrent of detachment in the way you present some of the more difficult moments. Was that your intention?
No, I've heard that before. I just did my best to paint a clear picture. When it comes to empathy, there's no manual for that.
I have to ask again. Was it luck?
Conditioning. Conditioning and discipline. It's how I got down there in the first place, and that's how I got out. It's about keeping tethered to the task. You don't let yourself forget about the reality around you. You can't.
You saw terrible things. And even if you made it to the surface, you couldn't count on being rescued. I'd have lost my mind. Did you ever feel like you were losing it just a little?
No. When they found me, I'd been floating on the surface for at least 5 hours. I talked with therapists and trauma experts for months. Said I was hiding the hurt. But it's not true. I made mistakes down there, yes, but did I lose my mind? No. No way.
This entire experience is defined by the fact that you came back alone. Your story started with 20 people, but ends with 1. So when it comes to telling those stories, you're the only one who can.
Yeah. There's a responsibility to get things right. For the record.
Welcome back to Open Air. I'm Emily Kaler. If you're just joining us, my guest is Kip Mattis, sole survivor of the Ocean Nova disaster. His first book, Hell or High Water, is a harrowing account of his ordeal. Earlier, we talked about the life aquatic, escaping the flooded habitat, and being lost on the seafloor inside a half-ton titanium diving suit. Kip, I know this might not be easy, but I'd like to talk about the end. Can you read that for us?
Yeah. The list is getting shorter. The hatch opens with its usual reluctance, flooding the room with light. The pod is there. I'm going home. Tomorrow I'll be the sole survivor. But for now, I'm not alone.
How did you feel when you figured it out?
At that point, and that close, I was running on fear. So when I saw another suit in the room, it's almost too much to process. I couldn't believe that it was... Virgil made it. Just like me. Only I'm locked inside the pod and he's locked out. He's not coming back. And that's on me.
So are you saying that if you did something differently, that Virgil would have lived?
That's right. Until I saw him, fear in his eyes, I thought I was the only one. It was a bad call.
You didn't kill him.
Really? Who did? Bad luck? I'm responsible. Look, I'm up here talking with you, and he's still out there.
Kip, it's been more than a year since all this happened. You wrote a book and told your story. Are you ready to be done?
Yeah. It's time to move on. Get myself working again.
Kip Mattis, thank you so much for spending time with me today.
Thanks for having me, Emily.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Madeline Alicia Hatter, and this has been Narcosis. Thank you all for taking this journey with me, but unfortunately, it is time for me to sign out. I'll see you all when I do. Enjoy.